Hey nutballs, welcome to the handymanliest handyman channel in the entire planet. Before we get started, please subscribe and we're ready to roll. I got the tools here that you're going to need. Let's go over those real fast. If you're going to do ceilings, you might need this thing here. It's called a T-bar. You set it up there, you set your drywall up on it, and then if you have another one, which you should have another one, you stack it up, 6 feet away or whatever. And my video camera is having a lot of trouble focusing. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's having trouble lately. Anyways, you set those up. It holds the drywall up till you get screws in it. If you have a drywall lift, the drywall lift works best. You don't even need a helper when you're using that. You need screws. You need a T-square, straight edges, levels, knife, blades, lots of blades. You need chalk lines for striking long lines. You need a cutter. You need this. You need a cutter. This could be used as a cutter too. You need a screw gun. For all you real craftsmen out here, we use DeWalt's. For the ladies, you probably use, Rigid or Flex. And if you're feeling real girly, probably Milwaukee. You need tape. You need tape measure, pencil, maybe a square. This bit right here is a special bit. That thing is great for drywall. The round cutting blade works pretty good too. I don't have one with me. For your lower sheets that are on the floor, you need one of these. You put this underneath the edge of the drywall and then you step on it and lifts it up. Lifts up your bottom sheet. I put this sheet up here. I measured down from the ceiling 48 inches plus half, so 48 and a half inches. And then I put a 2x4 and mounted it to the studs. All right, screwed it to the studs. Then I had my sheet here, I picked it up, sat it on that ledger board, got it all, up there. All I had to do was hold it against the studs, then keep it on the ledger board. Lift up a little bit, lift up this end, shoot a screw, lift up down here, shoot a screw, and it was good. And then of course, hit a bunch more screws so it stays up there. Then you can take your ledger board down. Your lower one, I had to cut off the bottom of all these. This ceiling is not quite 8 feet, so I had to cut off about 3 inches off of every lower sheet here. But you always put your lower sheets up first. Get it snug up on the ceilings. And you want the gap down there at the bottom. If there's going to be a gap, you want it at the bottom. So got my drywall hung up. I've only got it temporarily hung with because I had to lift it a little bit off the floor. I've got an outlet right here that I am going to cut out with my variable speed oscillating saw here. And I'm going to cut this out, and I'll show you how I marked it. You can see the pencil marks on the drywall there. I took this here, and when the drywall was not here, I touched it up against the side of it and marked the floor on both sides, okay? And then I measured up from the bottom to the top of it, and I marked those on the floor here. So it's 11 1/8 from the bottom and 15 and roughly 15 1/8 here at the top. I laid that down, extended my marks out from the wall so I could see them real good. And then when I got the drywall up, I put it against there, ran me a line up on that side and a line up on that side. Then I measured, made a mark, ran a level, marked it. So it's all marked. Now this is to your tool. You don't want to just fire it up and jam it in there. You want to start with a corner of it, kind of ease it in. Like that. You can see I kind of scored it there. I didn't go all the way through. Now I can just run it on through. I can get it in there and it's a little bit off. I used a level to run marks over to this wall. Top and bottom of the washer thing, washer box, and then the outlet box is right here. So I put it here. See the bottom of the box. It's this. It's right here. All the way. I need my outlet jewel. Beautiful. I need my drywall lifter. Hey, looky there. Sides. It's good. I've noticed, since I've been using my oscillating tool, on these tapered edges, the factory tapered at the sides, edge, the drywall is harder here than it is up in here. It's like it's a softer, I think they press it, which I think makes